This is Headshots for Head Cancer, and I am your host, the King of Chemo. And we are doing the Allies Only Commanders Challenge. Now, what does that mean? That means that we are only allowed be one faction the whole way through. So we can't, unlock the hammer tanks and then use them in the next mission. So what are we going to do here? We're going to get the Steel Ronin just because, I don't know, it's a mission. It's a mission that needs to be done. We recently got the Spy, which we are going to be able to use. I don't know if we're going to be able to use it in this one. I don't think it's going to suit too much. This level is, it's pretty straightforward. It's a good they give you lots of funds, they give you lots of ways to earn money, and you just give them a good thump in the face. And plenty of time. 11 minutes. Now, obviously, all of these videos in the challenge are going to be above part-time, or sorry, below part-time, because that's really what the challenge is. If you know how to play, you got to be doing it under part-time. Makes it very hard in some situations, but that's what you want. That's what I want anyway. Got to get in that flow space. Equal parts, very difficult, yet manageable. Flow state. Look it up. When everyone says I was in the zone, that's the same sort of idea of what flow is. I'm not going to be able to pronounce his name, but if you look up the book Flow, I think it's Mikhail, and then better men are able to pronounce his second name. I'm not going to embarrass myself by even attempting it.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
So, because this is one of the earlier challenges, the enemy isn't on hard level yet. I think they might be medium at this stage. So things that you can still take advantage of and things that you can't. You can't take over their MCV with engineers, but you can. They don't have double money. They're not brutal yet.
Where's the trouble?
New construction options.
And they're more likely to steamroll than to rush. So you have time to build up a solid defense that they will walk into.
Scanning perimeter. Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
So still got plenty of money. 15 G's, and I'm only going a little bit below the expense rate. And now that I've evened up with 3 refineries, 3 refineries is the sweet spot where you can keep building one line of supply. So here I've got 2. I've got my constructions, I've got my buildings, and I have my barracks.
Building.
Right here. Pacekeeper, ready for contact. Hey, man. Arm response.
So the Steel Ronin, they're not great against infantry, but they can knock them down and keep them stunned. So they're not terrible against them. In a mixed army, they would be quite good against them.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
A unit is under
especially with
attack.
Tengus.
New construction options. Building.
Tengu is the spine of the Empire. If you're not building them,
Detected.
there's never any reason to not build a lot of Tengus when you're playing multiplayer.
Building.
Multi-gunner at your service.
They're arguably the best unit in the game. Sometimes in a boring way, because if you're against the if it's Empire versus Empire, and I always play as random, but Empire versus Empire, it can end up just being a Tengu spam, and it's just whoever has more and whoever micromanages more wins.
Right here. Right here.
On hold. Cancelled.
One of the negative aspects of the balancing issues of the Empire is just simply that they don't have a unit that can fire into the air. Obviously in Uprising that's different. You have the Archer, Angel, but There's no multiplayer with Uprising. This is the only thing that's good about it. I think, anyway. I have very little interest in the actual skirmishes because I would just rather play them against other human beings. So here is something that is very fun with the spies. When you put them into the multi-gunner, they are an excellent anti-infantry unit. Absolutely excellent. And what I'm going to be doing with those engineers is healing my units a little bit. But more so, I'm going to be focusing on taking over their strong structures. Maybe get some tangos as well. Tengus. But I might not need them too much. I might send them somewhere else, seeing as how once the force gets in there, it is pretty able to handle the situation.
Base is under attack. A unit is under attack.
What's the situation?
So what you want to do is you want to try and target their resource gathering structures, because once you do that, then they start selling things. So they sort of do your job for you.
How can I help? Phase we're ready for contact. That's affirmative. Confirmed.
Insufficient funds.
Okay, anti-clockwise.
Building. Cancelled. Structure sold. Enemy unit
No more need to have that extra
funds.
barracks
Construction
just
complete.
further back.
10-4, sir.
Our base is under attack.
Okay.
A
Of
unit
course,
is
sir.
under attack.
Ah,
Insufficient
speedboat. I've heard your recommendation, and I believe I should get into the multi-gunner MCV. Multi-gunner IFV. Yes, Commander. That's a wise course of action.
Insufficient
Alright,
funds.
loads of time. 4 minutes remaining. Pretty confident with this one now.
Enemy units detected. A unit
Let's
is
move
under
these
attack.
tanks in, get the squish on.
Base detected.
And now that the Ronin is... Oh, well, one of the Ronin is down. Roni. Just keeping them away from the infantry. I don't want them to start getting their stun on. Get their stun on! Now, this is something that the Archer Angels are going to be have a quite large advantage in. If they had a critical mass. They don't, so it's not too bad. But,
Enemy units detected.
oh, do I have to move? I don't think I do. One tank I don't care too much about. Let's get some dingoes.
Enemy
Some
building.
dingoes, bro.
New construction options. Building.
Actually, choppers. We saw that now. Get to the chopper!
A unit is under attack.
All systems green. Guys in line.
Insufficient funds.
Alright, uno más.
Enemy units detected.
So, yes, unless there are some secret buildings that I have not seen, this is a walk in the park at this stage.
Insufficient funds.
Yeah, I mean, I think these tanks are going to be able to... Yep.
A unit is under attack.
So, let's take out their resource gatherers first, make them sell things. And then we'll focus on the MCV. Actually, more troops are coming on the way, so... Oh, they're getting swished. Oh, saved!
Enemy building infiltrated.
Yeah, this is gonna be soon enough, quick enough. The infantry are on the way, so they'll take care of it. They'll mop up.
In position. Copy that.
Safe. Safe, bruv. Hopefully they don't have a hidden structure somewhere. Let's just make sure that there's not an extra ref down here.
Insufficient funds.
Ta-da!
Glorious.
What have you done? You're cheating, aren't you?
Oh, the dog looks very pleased with that. He's trying to high-five me right now. Easy peasy. All right. So we're not going to be able to unlock this because we are not doing the Empire only. We are doing the Allied only. And let's see what else has become available now. All right, let's see. Terror drone. Ah, Athena cannon. Right out. Athena cannon, it shall be. Don't think we will be using too many Athena cannons because of the part-time. You need to always be making sure that you get it very soon. So, Athena cannons are a bit more of a late game unit. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed that.